Next you have license, which is grayed out because it's been licensed already. Next you have provide feedback and the other standard things on an app menu. Then you have file with mostly standard sort of options like new for new document, open, close, save, save as, file info, print setup, and also export. You get a sheet coming down on export which has options for JPEG, PNG, TIFF, Photoshop, PDF or other, which allows a drop down of lots of formats. And under each of these you get option for quality, depends what one you select, like you don't for PNG. TIFF you get compression on or off, Photoshop there's no options, or PDF. On export for web, it's quite a different dialogue. You get the show preview on or off, file size, format you can select from JPEG, PNG, PNG indexed or GIF, quality and matte, we select the colour there. Send to option, you can send it to mail or iPhoto. File info just gives you the basic sort of information about the document you have open, such as file name, the document type and size. Because I haven't saved this document, it's still untitled and so there's no file size or anything like that. It also tells you the resolution, DPI, color sync profile, color model like RGB. Then you have another tab for more info, which you can then go to keywords and add keywords to describe it or delete it. Cancel that. Next you have edit mode. That's all pretty much the standard you'd find in an edit menu, except for you also got a few others like select color, load selection, fill, stroke, free transform, where you can skew, distort, rotate. Image, you have image menu. It's actually quite similar to what you find in things like Photoshop and other image editors. You've got the auto enhance, your levels, your curves, your exposure, brightness, contrast, things like that. So yeah, very similar to what you get in most image editors. I'll demonstrate auto enhance a little later because I haven't got a photo open. I'll show most of these in a little bit later. Then you have layers, as it works with layers just like in Photoshop, which I'll get to in a minute. You can change layer name, hide layer, preserve transparency, add layer mask, bring to front, bring forward, bring back, send to back. There's other options which are grayed out like create clip and mask, things like that, because we can't do that at the moment because I've only just basically created a blank untitled document. Then you have filter for adding effects like twirl, vortex, glass, blurs, sharpens, stylize, things like gloom, bloom, noise. Various other options like color generator, you know, add all sorts of weird things like sunbeams and stripes and clouds, transition, bar swipes, flash, page curl, and quartz composer, which is grayed out at the moment, but you've got your standard composer options there. View menu, pretty much what you'd expect: zoom in, zoom out, actual pixels, fit in window, show rulers, show grid, and you can hide your tools. So if I hit that, the tool palette's disappeared, or I can click that again or hit Apple 1 to bring it back up. But I have had a glitch once, which you may not get, and I haven't had it before and I haven't had it since, but I'll tell you because in case you get it you can fix it. Once when I went into the trial of this, one day it was just disappeared, so I thought, well, I'll go to window and I'll go down to this option here, but it still didn't bring it back up. So I closed the program, reopened it, nothing worked. I even uninstalled the program by going to applications, put it in the bin, doing it the normal way, but it still didn't work. So what I had to do in the end was I used a program which removes every part of the program properly. So I opened App Cleaner, selected the program, removed Pixelmator and all the files associated with it, and then I reinstalled it and it worked then, and I haven't had a problem again. You have all the other options for showing and hiding things like your other swatches and brushes and masks and fonts. Full screen option here or shortcut is F. Show photo browser. Next you have window, which is also just a normal thing you'd expect from a window option. Minimize, zoom, bring all to front and select which window you want to focus on. Help with bring up your help, or go to the website with some tutorials. User manual, get support, acknowledgement, or bring up a welcome screen. So if you need to get back to that because you selected the wrong option here, you can just go back to your welcome screen straight away. The other things we have open by default here, or should be, is as well as your tools, you also have of course your document window. You have layers like in Photoshop, and on layers you see a little screenshot, the title of your layer, and show or hide tick box. You also have blending. You get a drop down, select darken, multiply, color burn, things like that. Transparency. You can see a checkerboard appear when I turn it down, or full white when I put it to 100%. You can add another layer by clicking here. Add loads and loads of layers. Delete layers. You also have your brushes. Select the different sizes and types of brush. You have your colour swatches. Select all sorts of colours from there. And you also have your tool options, which you can tick to have auto select layer, show transform tools. I tend to have them both ticked. That's a basic review of the interface. This has been a review of Pixelmator. I recommend for more info you go to help on the application and check out its help document, and also they have a website, learning website. You click there, takes you to their learning website with tutorials and tips on using Pixelmator. There's also a user manual here as well. So I definitely recommend you go to help menu. It's one of the first things you do should really be that, because they've got great tutorials there. So thank you for watching the Pixelmator tutorial for video tech reviews, and please remember to rate, comment and subscribe.